Hello, I am back with our daily Lenten meditation. Tuesday of the Holy Week. The readings are Isaiah 49, verses 1 through 6, Psalm 71, verses 1 through 6, 15, and 17, John 13, 21 to 33, and 36 to 38. Jesus said to Judas, What are you going to do? Do it quickly. Jesus is having dinner with two people who within 24 hours are going to betray him, Judas and Peter. What is remarkable in this scene is that despite knowing this imminent betrayal, Jesus' behavior remains kind, generous, and loving. In the customs of time, it was an honor for a host to personally offer a piece of food to a guest at the table. Jesus extends this honor to Judas, reaching out to him in a final gesture of love and respect, right up to the last moment they share together. Similarly, by engaging in conversation and fellowship with Peter during the meal, Jesus offers him friendship, even knowing Peter's forthcoming denial. Jesus' love and kindness are not dependent on what others have done or might do, even in the face of the most personal and painful betrayal. A kiss from Judas, Jesus responds, not with condemnation, but with a poignant observation. This powerful demonstration of love teaches us that Jesus' love for us does not hinge on our behavior. He loves us and welcomes us to his table regardless of our imperfections. His love is steadfast and unwavering. If we waited until we were perfect to approach communion, would any of us ever be able to partake? How is it that we might look down on another congregant approaching communion, judging them for their behavior? Are we not called to leave the judging to Jesus? Just as Jesus spoke of being glorified at the Last Supper, so too are we glorified when we imitate his behavior. The Holy Spirit lives within us when we choose to live, act, and speak in love, independent of others' actions. It's easy to be kind to those who are kind to us, but as Christians, we are called to be kind and generous and loving regardless. Living like Christ is how we share in glory. In every situation with every person, a Christian is called to choose kindness, generosity, peace, civility, openness, and honesty. Jesus may have lost control over where he would go and what would happen to him, but he never lost control over his own behavior. He remained steadfast, embodying the titles given to him. King Jesus, John 19, verse 3, Mighty God, Wonderful Counselor, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, Isaiah 9, verses 6 through 7. As we reflect on this, let us be encouraged to follow Jesus' example. No matter the circumstances or how others may treat us, we have the power to choose love, to extend grace, and to act with integrity. When we do so, we are not only following Christ's example, we are living out our true calling as his disciples. In every act of love, we are glorified with him. Let us embrace this calling with joy and confidence, knowing that in choosing love, we reflect the very heart of God to the world around us. Lenten reflection. Have we refused to be with people because of their politics, criminal history, or public scandal? Has the spirits always governed our behavior? How might we live in the spirit that filled Jesus? And that is our reading for today. Real briefly, it's just, that reading is pretty powerful. It's very hard, I think, as Christians, and we try in this world. We are human, and we, including myself, if somebody hurts me, I get offended. And I've been trying to, since I started this ministry, I've been trying to be better at just, if nothing else, taking myself away from situations that in which people are hurting each other or hurting, or you know hurting me, or whatever the case may be, talking about whatever the case may be. I just try to take myself away from the situation because I find it's best, and I'm not sure that's the answer to the problem, but it's the way that I'm finding that at least I don't feel negative thoughts. I'm angry, I don't want to be angry. I just, I'm 66 years old, and I just want to live the rest of my life in peace, um, and it's a tough world out there, you know. So um, when I feel that a situation or something I'm involved in is just um, getting to a place where people are hurting each other, or I'm being hurt. And I don't mean physically, because people can hurt you, emotionally. And it's even, we think that, things are left for kids in school, but, as adults, people can still act like they're, they're in high school. And it's just, I just don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a place of peace where, things are good. And if I need to walk myself away from these situations, then it's the best thing I can do. If I can't stop the situation from happening, then it's best that I walk away from it. Um, and and that's a lot of what I've been doing the past year. Um, it's just best sometimes, you know. Um, if you can't do anything to change the situation, it's better to just, for me anyway, to walk away from it and just pray. I'm trying to be better at being a Christian, and I'm trying to be better at being a good person. I just have to. Um, and sometimes you need to. And, you have to evaluate what you can control and what you can't control, and if you can't, and it's hurting you or it's hurting other people and you see it and you can't stop it, you can either be part of it, you can either sit there and try to battle it out, but usually it's just fuels the situation even further. So, that being said, I am going to get myself ready for work. And I I don't know if I put out. I had a horrible migraine last night. When the seasons change, my migraines just act up, and last night was one of those nights. Um, I When they come, they're just violent. So I think I put everything I was supposed to put out last night, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. I Like I said, I haven't even checked this morning, but I anyway, sorry. I That just cut me off, and I was going to continue this. I was not retaping this all over again, but anyway, everybody, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will be back tomorrow with our readings. God bless you all. Be good to each other. Be kind.